Full Moon in the Blue Water, directed by Peter Masterson, written by Bill Bozzone, released 1988. This movie starts in the most painful way possible. Gene Hackman making goofy faces. Please stop this right now. The reason why we're supposed to care about Gene Hackman is because his wife died, but he's gonna be an unlikable character later. Gene Hackman doesn't believe that his wife died. Everybody in this movie is stupid. That is another reason why this drama does not work. Coates plays another stupid character who gets manipulated by this woman. Allies Coates sees a guy who also is dating that woman, and that guy, Gene Hackman, is going to insult later, so we can sympathize more with mental patient. This man has mental problems. He thinks this strong arcade scene is a real person. He also likes to emulate movie characters. Mental patient and the old man play a little game together. He almost knocks the old man off the dock. That is the very sick game that this mental patient plays with that old man. I wonder how that's going to pay off. Gene Hackman is delusional in this movie. He doesn't think his wife is alive. They show this in a supposed to be emotional scene where he sees his wife who's dead. The way they try to turn this into a drama and a comedy, if they have everybody say something stupid right after he talks about committing suicide. He's like, you can't commit suicide after you're dead. About 13 minutes after we learn that he misses his wife and still imagines her being alive, he also makes out with this woman that he works at a bar at. I guess he doesn't miss his wife that much. That ruins that emotional moment. Just have a comedy joke where the old man listens to the Gene Hackman and the bar lady. This comedy ruins the emotion. This mental patient also has to deal with this guy that keeps stealing money from him, and he can't hold down this job because he's a mental patient. This man says that doesn't sound like any language I've ever heard. This is how they follow up. Gene Hackman was having sex with the bar lady. That is not funny. That is not funny. It's just some dumb sex joke that Gene Hackman is supposed to miss his wife. They just ignore that to have dumb sex jokes in this R-rated kind of drama comedy. After a bunch of really boring dialogue scenes where we're supposed to care that Gene Hackman and the mental patient doesn't have another place to work. Gene Hackman, wrestling sex is funny, does not believe that his dead wife is his wife because they realize that those drama scenes were really boring. We get women wrestling, having some sex comedy in this R-rated comedy drama film. After more boring emotional scenes, we have boobs because this woman wants Gene Hackman, but the woman is also dating that guy that has another girlfriend, but he is a pervert apparently. This is so we can sympathize more with the mentally insane person because we don't want this pervert dating all these women. This does not work because the mentally insane person is insane enough to kill someone later. The man who has two girlfriends being a pervert is also used for this scene where Gene Hackman calls her whore 3 times and Gene Hackman says fuck 3 times just so they can get the R rating. This guy pushes the old man off the dock because he's a mentally crazy person. This is genius because It is the old person dying from a game that they used to play for fun. We predicted that that game was going to be dangerous. This is not emotionally shocking. You know what really sucks about this movie? It's just so boring. The climax of the film is this crazy guy threatening to shoot all his characters for almost 40 minutes. So I guess this is the end of the video now. Bye. Now the movie cover part is going to be really long. So that's Full Moon in the Blue Water. This is a really boring movie. And the drama does not work because they try to have comedy and drama. But the comedy comes at cost of the drama not making any sense because they need to have sex jokes in here, and the sex joke is Gene Hackman having sex with a bar lady, but Gene Hackman is supposed to care about his dead wife. So that sex joke just makes the character make no sense, and we don't know how much he cares about his dead wife because he keeps having sex with this bar lady. And also, the guy with two girlfriends being a pervert is really random. It's just to make us sympathize with the mentally insane person, and so Gene Hackman can call her a whore because women are not supposed to date um perverts. This is just a really boring movie, and comedy, the sex comedy has scenes that make the drama not work. So no, I do not recommend this movie. And the climax is also really boring because they're relying on this actor's acting to carry it through. But the climax does not need to go on for like 40 minutes, and it's just not funny or interesting because the actor who's playing a mentally insane person is not good enough to have a 40-minute insane sequence to be interesting. This is a bad movie. I don't recommend it. Bye.